Serve was held today, that's not good enough for the Trump-Pence ticket, as millions of Americans have already voted, and Election Day is looming.
But real quick, David, do you think she held back? I mean, do you think she could have landed further punches, but kind of reined herself in a bit?
No, I don't think so. I thought she was very strong on the coronavirus. I thought she had a very good answer about the stakes on the Supreme Court. I would like to see this question about democracy and Trump suggesting he's not going to abide by the election results. I think that could be a great moment for Joe Biden. I don't think they made him pay the full price for that, because I think 80% of the American people believe whoever gets the most votes should be the next president.
David and Hugh, thank you.
Let's go to Chief White House Correspondent Hallie Jackson, who's in Washington. Hallie, we heard from the president, I know earlier, before the debate. We know he likes to tweet during the debate. What have you heard from the White House tonight?
He tweeted some about it, not as much as what we saw during the vice presidential debate back in 2016 when he was essentially live tweeting it. But we know the president was, at least from his Twitter account, engaged, as he is, of course, isolated in the residence because of his coronavirus diagnosis. Something that, as Lester points out, had been hanging heavy as this backdrop over the debate, but it didn't seem to be front and center as a focus as much as I think some people thought it might have been. What's interesting is Senator Harris really working to, as we've talked about, prosecute the case against not Mike Pence, but against Donald Trump. In many ways, she was speaking past Pence, at President Trump, and to the American people. You saw her implement that strategy that Joe Biden did last time around, where she turned to the camera, she's doing it there, talked right to Americans, tried to make her case on things like healthcare, but largely going after the president's leadership on a variety of issues, going after, for example, the president's transparency, focusing on Donald Trump far more than Mike Pence. For his part, what was interesting was the vice president ticking some of the boxes that President Trump did not last week when it came to issues that are critically important in some of these battleground states, like NAFTA, for example, things in the industrial Midwest, like jobs, the economy, the fight against China as well. These are key talking points for the vice president, and that is what he stuck on today, Savannah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in a moment with more analysis. Stay with us.